see what's in the shop.
On what I want to do?
Just some DLCs. I did start to play this, babe. Miss you, monkey. Made you a bed, buddy.
Our shield swapped, but
Yeah, I made you a bed, buddy. Yeah, see that?
oh, he's broken, but just hit that bat and you'll be able to kill him. He's got health left but no shield.
Good boy. Lay down, buddy. Lay down in your bed. I made a bed for you.
So weird being revived by Watson.
Miss your monkeys. Monkey. Fine, dude.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Two of them dropped down, but I think there's still people up here. No? No, there's not. They dropped down over here. There's a Pathfinder over here, though. Just be aware. Yeah, he's over here. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. Shit. Busted the horizon, but they're just team shooting me. I was just trying to hit you with an heirloom. Trying to get an heirloom kill.
This game is called GreedFall.
Oh yeah, I heard
I thought it looked. I
out.
started playing it, I guess, a year ago, but I ran to like level 6 and then stopped playing it. I don't know why.
Here, there's already broken up pieces. Babe,
Yeah.
there's already broken up pieces besides the one big one, so don't take the one big one. There's no point to that. I'm gonna take my dev, then I'm gonna give you the stuff.
What up, though, Zaza? That boy Wavy graduated today. He messaged me to tell me.
Yo, why does this dude sound like fucking Pete, bro? I was like, yo, what? Like, you still play with that dude? I haven't played with him in so long, bro. He just, I don't play with him.
One-handed blades, firearms. What should I be, Za? You got warrior that's one-handed, starting skills, one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, and firearms. Recommended attributes are strength and endurance. Recommended talents is craftsmanship and vigor. What up, Fishing Madness? What's up, my friend? Hey, man. Fishing Madness, man. I found a nice little spot. The secret spot, though. Can't be slandering it. I posted a little video of it yesterday on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram and stuff. Should check it out, man. It looks really nice. It's right out here by me. I'm from Weston. I know you live somewhat in the Northwest Ohio area. Let me fix this camera a little bit. When we going? It's not like a, not like the Maumee River. Did you see the video? It's like a creek, a big creek. I feel like today would be a good day to hit it because it was a little low yesterday, so everything was stuck in the little holes. So I feel like raising it up might have helped a little bit. Yeah, on this channel. Yeah. If you go to my, if it doesn't show it in videos, you can always go to my playlist And I have different categories. Like all my fishing and aquarium videos are in their own playlist. I always put them there, so that way it makes it easier for all of us older guys to, click it and see. Okay, all the fishing videos are here. I don't need to scroll through all this, stuff like that. Anything fish related, fishing, aquarium, I have in that category. Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. I went down there yesterday and just tossed in like my walleye rigs because there was so many suckers spawning in the one hole. They were, I mean, consistently. You'll see it in the video. They were jumping the waterfall, like trying to jump up the little waterfall to get over back to the deep spots. They weren't making it. So everything was down there, man. So I'm like, okay, everything's trapped in this hole. I'm gonna toss this little walleye jig down in there because it's just like the dam, right? And Maumee or in Grand Rapids, whatever. It's just like the dam. So I figured, if I throw in my little walleye rig, I'm probably not gonna, huh?
I really thought you started.
I did a year ago, and I only made it to like level 6. It was like a game I played at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then probably got bored and laid down. But yeah, I figured, I'll toss my walleye rig in there with the floating jig, so that way it doesn't get snagged. It'll help it float up. Who knows what's in there? There's carp in there. You'll catch them. There's probably some sort of bass in there, a catfish, I'm assuming, because the creek's attached to the Maumee. Like, I found a spot that's part of Beaver Creek. I don't know if you're aware of Beaver Creek, but Beaver Creek's a really long location, a really long creek, and it wraps in a huge U shape, I believe, kind of a U. But I mean, I was tossing them in there. I only got like 3 suckers to actually bite it, but every time I cast it, I was snagging a sucker. I mean, then there's some massive. I did snag one common carp, and he surfaced. When I came up to the surface, saw how big he was, and my old lady saw how big he was, and I told her, grab the net. Like, this is gonna be a big one. It's massive, dude. Sucker's a good bait. Yeah, we'll see right there at the dam thing. There's also a little spot where we could catfish underneath. Toss it a bobber or something and float something underneath. Because I don't know how deep it is, because it is a creek. But obviously, it's got to have some sort of depth right there for there to be a dam. I mean, obviously, the water that's in the little dam at the bottom, it's a big hole, or not a big hole. It's a small hole, but it's deep. And then it goes to like, there's rocks all the way across to where they can't get to the next section unless they flop up over the rocks. And then there's another hole, like a little rapid area. It's kind of shallowish, like bass fishing type of thing, And then there's rocks again, and then there's another hole on side of that. It's weird the way it's set up, but like at the top of the dam, it all looks like slow moving, still water, a little deeper. And it's I mean, it's a place you'd have to be very, very respectful at. It's not at the cemetery. That's one of the most popular spots, I guess. But it's not at the cemetery, but it is a spot you have to be extra, extra respectful. Crappie, I mean, that's one thing when I showed my pops. My pops said, that's the type of area you want to go to where it mouths off towards the Maumee, because there will be a lot of crappie in there. Now, I'm sure there's probably crappie and stuff up in there, but, like, I didn't venture down the holes with my waders or nothing, because it was just me and my old lady. Me and my buddy found it when we were scoping areas out. I went home, showed my old lady, said, we're going. We went down there and relaxed for a while, and I just, tossed the jig in right there over and over again. I didn't venture, but it does look like a very, very, very good potential spot. I mean, especially, I know there's some big catfish in Beaver Creek when the water goes up and stuff. I know there's some big catfish that get in there. And it does look like a good catfish, but I'm not gonna lie, the trees are like wrapped in like Christmas lights almost, right? That are solar paneled. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. It's out here by Weston. I don't know if you know where Weston, Ohio is, but it's out here by Weston. And yeah, man. But right now it's just me and my girl and my one buddy that's been down there, to my knowledge. But like it's kind of like a memorial place. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a memorial place. So it's got some money put into it, and there's some signs, you know, it says please be respectful, this and that, you know, it's for some kids who died in a car accident. So I mean, it's got their murals painted there and everything. It's a nice, pretty little park, man. Like, but it's off in the middle of nowhere, man. Like, if unless you're driving by it or you know the kids or whatever that happened there. Um, it was from 2019, I guess. A couple guys from Otsego or Patrick Henry. A couple kids from Patrick Henry. They're twins. They're out and about. I think it was homecoming, some sort of night, you know, and I went over and, you know, how far from the dam is it? Babe, how long does it take to get from here to the dam? About 15 minutes? How long does it take to get from here to the dam? About 15 minutes?
I'd say, yeah, about 15 minutes.
Yeah, probably about 15 minutes away from the dam. It's in Weston, Weston, Ohio. One of the mouths that it drains out at. Let me open up my fish brain so I don't give you any wrong info. You live by Spring Meadow.
I'm saying, bro.
Is that a city?
One of these games up in here, I'll play Watson for a game.
Fish brain. Boom. About to move to Swanton soon. I'm very familiar with Swanton. My mom lives out there, and I lived out there. Okay, yeah, Holland, Sylvania area. So yeah, you're a little drive out, but you know, spots like these is always nice to put on a pair of waders and walk with a buddy and find some very, very potential spots. Okay, there's the spot. Let me see where this one side mouth's at. Oops, zoomed out. I zoomed in a little too far. Okay, so getting close. There it goes. Hard to see some areas because all the trees.
Nah, there's not, bro.
Where did it go?
People that will take my Watson, they'll have like 300 kills.
Oh, there it goes. This creek is wild.
Just like, why would you do that?
A lot of people, when they say creek, they're thinking of like ditches. This is kind of think of a small version of the Portage River. You fish by Otsego Park a lot. Okay, I do know where that's at. That's pretty nearby, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty nearby my house.
There's nothing better than fucking having like.
Man, dude, see, you need to like take my number down, man.
And then like when people push in, you just move 1 inch.
I need more fishing buddies. It's literally just me and my buddy Jeremy. He's Fish Striker 1 on Fish Brain. But he's got 3 little girls, so he can't always make it out, you know what I'm saying? And I need some guys that get down there in the river. Okay, yeah, it mouths right here by... Okay, that's Beaver Creek, obviously. Duh. Okay, and this is Grand Rapids. So it mouths out by Grand Rapids and... What's this road? The road that goes along the river. Let me see what this road is. Let me go to a regular map. Jesus. Okay, are you on Fishbrain? Definitely on Facebook. Oh yeah. I use my old lady's Facebook though. You can call me on Facebook, on there, on Instagram, on anything.
Are you really shooting at me?
Larry Lee Marsh. Okay. Got you, got you. Autoneum, Oregon?
Fuck, man. I need a bigger bag, bro.
Is that
I
you?
have this hard drive line can only hold 2 stacks of sniper, and I don't like that. That's gonna go so quick. I could drop these ultimate selling, but I really don't want to. Circle Y.
I just sent you a message to make sure that's you.
Don't spam me with invites, bro. Like, I don't ever play with you anyway. I don't play with them, like, ever. Like,
Okay, yep,
cause,
that's
bro,
you.
like, I fought
Bada
him.
bing, bada boom.
I fought him in a fucking random ranked match. We won one game. I played
Yeah,
against
this
him. We did dog shit.
this Beaver
I
Creek,
didn't want to, like, be rude and just
if you're standing
and
on the
fucking
Grand Rapids and you
with
are
a duo.
like on that bridge that goes across, you drive across. If you're standing on the Grand Rapids side and looking across the bridge, Beaver Creek mouths off to the right,
Yeah, I only saw 2 people, but
off to where it would be your right,
I don't know what the hell.
and it's right about where the curve starts in the river right there. But that's where it mouths.
Invites, like,
Now, let me.
I mean, I'm cool with
I
that.
want to try to figure out
I'll give
where
it.
the other mouth of this is, where this goes into.
Not just that, it's like if we have the opportunity, like obviously we're gonna take it. But like if there ain't no,
This is
if we
going
have our own
south.
team fighting, there's no need to go fight. You know what I mean? Like there's just no need. There's no need to go searching for a fight just to get third party and die and sent back to the lobby. Like be that third party from a team that's got proprietary
Shit.
sniper. This thing is.
Oh, Beaver Creek Forks there. Imagine. Can I zoom out?
They're fighting, bro. God, I forgot a present. Alright, I'm deleting this kid after this. This is pissing me off.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dude is gone after this match. Straight up.
This creek is like
And it will tell you that I hold it
very
ranked.
long.
Like
What the
periodically.
hell?
Like it tells you that. Yeah, cause I have my shit.
I'm still following
I have,
this creek right
yeah, I
now,
have
and
my
I'm
shit
all the
for 2.
way.
Cause most
Where
of the
am
people
I?
in my friends list are like
Down by
decent. Like,
Butler's Mill in Hancock
yeah, they're
County.
like masters of cred or they're fucking Ivy League winners.
Holy
And if they go
hell.
down, it's like I just don't delete them because like
West Creek.
they played with me in my bot
Beaver
games.
Creek turns to
But it's like
West
fuck you.
Creek. Dude, it just splits off and keeps going all through Ohio. That creek is
I was a
connected
bot, dude.
to Belmore,
I
Ohio.
had potential, but I was a fucking bot.
Dude, like that creek runs like halfway through Ohio
I
at
had to
least.
have
I'm not
I
continuing.
only have a 2%
It just keeps
chance.
splitting off. You know what kind of fish could be in there?
I wonder how far this goes. Like, honest to God. That doesn't go very far. What the fuck? Huh. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, see the area I was fishing, it's public, man. Anything that's in the river, but look, down there, where this goes to,
Nah, fuck that.
in some of those areas, dude, they got everything from like
I would
stripers and all
try
kinds of
to
shit
fucking
down
look
there.
for it, but I like it 2 times.
Like,
I can still, like, use it as close as I can to that fucking
you
thing.
could possibly catch a lot of different things.
That 4-8 is just fucking.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
spawn on me. Just
Right
stay still.
now,
Just
I
stay
mean, with the
still.
bass and spawn and stuff, you could get some bass up in there, some creek smallmouth and largies. I'm I'm sure there's probably some good sized smallmouth in there.
Is it that Loba?
I mean,
That
there's some
solo
holes.
Loba? She threw her ult, like, over this way at one point in time. That everyone's using the fucking charger.
Yeah, dude. I've been trying to get a hold of this
Where's
Weston
that birdie
Cemetery
at?
too, 'cause they got a few ponds there that you're not supposed to fish. But somebody put some really, really big largemouth in there, and I don't think they'll live. And I want to get them out. They're like very big, probably like 8 to 10 pounds. No cap.
That should be fucking hitting. Like, there's no way that it's not. Like, they gotta be behind something.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much for flathead bait. I think my buddy has some shad that he caught at the dam, like 16-inch, 17-inch shad. Okay, yeah, I still do. I got some fat daddy worms
You can
though.
hold this if you want,
Got some fat daddy worms.
but they're still there.
I'm not afraid to get wet either, bro. I got a poncho, man. Shad and gills. Yes, yeah, I've never really strictly fished for, like, strictly flathead. I mean, when I go, normally when I've gone catfishing, I like to go out to the Old Bay Bridge, Sandusky area,
Oh, we can.
or I went to Turkey Foot once or twice last year, but I wasn't there very long because the water was really high. Or a place out in Vickery, Ohio, a wildlife place. Normally, I use earthworm, real big earthworms, or I'll hunk up a bluegill or something like that. Try to just catch anything big. And we used to go out there, me and my brother. I mean, we go out there and try to catch the big cats, whether it's channels or flatheads. Fucking
No, I'm fucking beaming them with that charge rifle, bro. Revive one of them. Revive someone.
I think I've seen a couple of your videos that you uploaded. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of them. But out there on the Old Bay Bridge, these spots I go, dude, we'll catch like, I shit you not, like 30-inch hogs all night, bro. At least 30. Like, I got guaranteed spots where you're guaranteed your fish will Ohio. Guaranteed.
That just pissed me off. That just fucking pissed me off.
Oh
That's
wow.
so dumb.
Damn, yeah, that
No,
is.
I shot
He's
it.
got a
I
weird
fucking
shaped
shot
head.
it. I fucking got sent back, and literally the whole clip that I shot at, dude, went into my
Yeah,
fucking Revenant home.
that one's got a weird shaped head. What the hell?
I fucked that up.
That's a big boy though. Oh yeah, that's a nice channel. Is that right there down by Otsego Park?
I was shooting my gun, bro. I put a whole clip into some dude, and then I was still shooting when I came back, and it put 100 into my fucking thing. I know, dude. I know. That shit's dumb as fuck. Bro, that shit's
Damn.
dumb. They need to fix that shit. You should not.
That little dog, that little dog's looking at the fish like that thing's gonna eat me. Damn, dude. Damn, yeah, that one's a monster.
I'm not playing Revenant after that. That just pissed me off.
Now, where do you park when you go down there? Like, do you park at the park and like go down back behind it? Cause like I noticed a spot right down the street from the park. It's literally it's probably 10 seconds. The little spillway thing right there comes out underneath, like a little concrete slide almost. It comes up from like a pond on the other side of the road, and then there's like a little parking lot. But on the other side of the riverside, there's like this little drive thing that goes down, but it's no parking and stuff. And I see some people standing down there fishing. I've probably seen you down there before. Okay, yeah. So where do you park at?
Literally, bro, like, I kid you not, I got sent back, bro, and I was shooting at dude, and, like, it put the other half
Like, do you
of my
park and walk?
into the fucking Revenant.
You can park there on the riverside, like not Seagull Park, but that what spot I'm talking about. And they cut down a bunch of trees and shit, and it had logs and shit laying in there for a long time, to where it was almost unfishable. Like the whole shoreline was just logs, it's driftwood and stuff. Okay, wow. Yeah, I didn't think you could park there. Nobody's ever given you any trouble parking there at all? Like no park rangers or no homeowners or nothing? Damn, you're making me want to go fishing, bro. Fuck this game. Like, I know it's a little chilly. Like, it's not really chilly. You can put some jeans on, a hoodie, and coat and shit. It'll be alright.
Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Yeah, when you going out, man?
Like, told him I'm sitting there like
Gotta let me know when you go out, man.
right
I'll come down there.
Fucking bullshit, bro. I should have fucking clipped that and just been like, Tay almost won all.
I don't have any of my name right now, but you know, still chill.
If I'm Jump Master,
Do
I'm
some
always
fishing.
gonna land here. It's never gonna change. So if I'm Jump Master, I'm going there. No matter what. I don't care how many ships are, I'm going there. The amount of loot that is there for to still have loot
A
and
few
buy
hours
stuff
after
to
work.
buy is actually insane. I will always
So you
go
come
there.
all the way out from
Play
there,
free games every
all the
Saturday
way
night.
out from
I
Holland,
land
Sylvania,
anywhere else and it goes shit.
and fish in that spot. Damn.
There's 3 of them total, yeah.
On the weekends. Oh yeah.
The amount of loot that
I
bodies
want to
spawn is
try.
insane, man. Like, this place
They're
is
putting in like
insane, bro.
a waterfront downtown Toledo, right in there, right there on the east side. The what is that? The Cherry Street Bridge. I was reading that they're putting in some sort of like
No, that
Metro Park or something like that along the river. I'm gonna assume that's the area that it's at. Or do you have any knowledge of that?
no one
It's
else
supposed to
can
be
get
like,
it.
have fishing access and benches and stuff for the river. And
And then we can honestly try to push it
do
further.
you know where that's at? You fish right there where they're putting in the condos and stuff on the east side?
I don't know, man.
Like I know like there's the other little park on the other side of Cherry Street or whatever. Um
I think that's solid.
Main Street I think it turns into after the
You could
bridge,
probably
whatever.
engineer like
Like I know there's that little park over there with like the nice restaurants and stuff. You know, I know there's a lot of fishing over there.
I do too, but that thing's gonna come.
But you're talking about,
I'm about to have my own clicker.
are you talking about down by like, okay, yep.
Fuck, there's a charger.
Yeah, I drove by there 2 days ago,
I have a charger right now. Yeah.
I want to
I have
say.
Wingman, bro.
2, 3 days ago.
Wingman and Wingman.
And there was a lot of people down underneath the high level fishing, man, all through that stretch. So I never really fished downtown Toledo. That was more of my older brother type of thing. I grew up fishing the Portage. I'm recently learning a lot of different areas along the Maumee. Unfortunately, I didn't get out and get a whole bunch of walleye fishing done this season, but
Nope, there we go.
I'm gonna be a technical. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be a warrior.
They're here.
Warrior.
They're actually here.
And they want
Coming back.
strength and
No,
endurance.
coming back. No, they're like here, like by us. We were getting ready to go through things, but they're just not coming. I have my ult, but that's just kind of up to you guys at that point. They have a mouth. She's almost cracked.
What up, Za?
Yeah. Oh shit, you're outside. Okay.
It was craftsmanship, right, that I needed? And Viger. Start game.
Just a few
burning, I'm
more
burning, I'm
minutes.
burning, I'm
You
burning,
have
Val,
such an
she's busted.
incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth.
I thought my guy's skin tone was a little lighter
Your
than that.
particularity gives.
I thought it was like tan, but
You're
okay.
still here?
We've nearly finished.
Oh, can I change my voice?
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
It's a whole nother team. It's a whole nother team.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found.
Man, well,
I've
let me know the
searched
next time you go
palace for
fishing, man.
celestial
Honestly,
Your uncle is beside
I
himself.
like to go
He
fishing
was
as
of a
much as I
mind to
can,
paint
so
the town last night. Don't worry,
if
I
you want to
shall
go
track
fishing
you
every
down.
damn
Make
day,
sure to your own preparations without wrinkling another
That's
frown.
that.
I'll meet you on the boat.
Take me a second.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go
Copy
and inform
number.
the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you.
I just shot you a text.
Thank
Boom.
you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Yeah, man, Fishing Madness, he's from my area, man. He'd be out there fishing a lot.
Yeah, I need fuel and shit. I don't have this stuff like this.
One thing I will tell you, man, make sure every video you upload, I slack with this, which is why my views slack anymore. Make sure any video you upload, you put your tags in the description. Like, at whatever, anything you can do with your video. Fishing poles, fish, fishing channels, you know, just type in fishing, fish, and there'll be different channels pop up. Make sure you tag every one of them channels that pop up, and you'll get more views. Yeah, I slacked with it, man. It gets to be a lot when you upload as much as I do and stream as much as I do, you know, like, there are a lot of damn videos, and I should go through some and delete them or make them private, but it's just a lot of work, man. A lot of work. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Hey! Green blood!
I do got a tiny bit of dab left, though. I'm gonna hit one.
Has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As
I
loyal
need
as your
what I
gold.
need to invest
Enough with
in,
the cold
and I don't know if you have one or
mercenary
not,
like us.
but if you don't, you
Still
need to
hiding
invest
your
in
many
it.
unsuspecting
Is
shadows
one of
the
them
grace
waterproof
this world has.
GoPros.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Hold on, Fishing Madness. You need to
I'm not in
try to
need of
get.
your
I know they're
protection.
not
I'm no
cheap.
longer a child
Try to
you.
invest in a
Is that
used,
so?
even
Well,
a
let's
waterproof GoPro.
Fight with
This-
honor!
I'm sure you've seen every fishing channel. Oh shit! No, pause. I'm trying to hit a dab. You can strap it to your chest. You could dip it down in. See, the best thing why I want one is because you could strap it to a pole and dip it straight down into the fishing holes to see what's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you have, you know, if you have your laptop or something in your truck or whatever, you just plug it right into your laptop. You got a sport cam, just don't have sound. Oh yeah. See, need one of them GoPros, man. Hey, if we start fishing together, man, and like making some content and stuff together, maybe we can work something out, man. While we're like investing one together for our channels. You know what I'm saying? You need it, you go out. I need it, I go out. We go out together or whatever. Why doesn't it have sound?
I didn't know where their team was. Like, your team.
Does it need like a microphone or something attached to it? Does it need a microphone attachment? I know some cameras need an attachment for microphone. And I could possibly get my hands on one. The case that it's in. Try to figure it out, man. Try to figure it out. You get some sound in there, boy. We'll get your videos together, man. I need somebody to keep me motivated, help me make some fishing content, man, and vice versa.
Right here.
Like, dead ass. Like, bad.
We got a guy on the right still. There's still a guy here.
Well, any days this week, it's nice out, you know, I'm down. If you want to wait till the weekend, I'm down. If you could travel, the Portage River should be hitting with white bass here too. I do know a lot of Portage River spots. I mean, a lot. I know another little small dam. Yeah, I saw that, man. Congrats. But like that dam, the little video I showed you, I know another one on the Portage River out by Elmore, Ohio. It's a nice little spot too. Catch some white bass and smallies and crappie and all that. So just let me know, man. Let me know for sure. Anytime you go out fishing, man, shoot me a text. Be like, hey, bro, I'm going out here to go fishing if you want to join. If I got the gas, I'll be out there.
What a bitch.
That Semper Fi that I saw you comment on, that's my father-in-law. He just started doing Mommy River videos and stuff, and he's starting to get some more interest in fishing also. So I think he's gonna get out there to start a little bit of fishing content too, you know. So that might be an idea. That might be an idea. All the walleye run anglers taught him a thing or two, man. But yeah, man, just let me know. I'm available whenever, really. I'm not working right this minute, so. I don't know how to. Turned 47, been fishing walleye runs since 15. Heck yeah, you're about my pops' age, man. My dad's name is Larry. Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, I'm 27 going on 28. Yeah, man, absolutely. What? 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 Come on, man. This game is so hard. I think I figured out why I didn't play it before. Oh my god.
What a green blood. In that case, Otto here is going to be your fight with honor.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to bind. Oh. L2 use a fury attack. Oh, what?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are you back?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding?
I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration.
I need to get my hands on some new fishing reels, man.
It is never easy to
My
say
pin
goodbye.
fell out. I don't know
Well,
if
you
it's
should be
still
going
him
to
in here,
see
but
her.
my pin fell out of my one
She
reel,
must be waiting
the handle
for you.
part.
I'll meet you in front of the palace.
Luckily,
Then we'll go and find
I found the
Constantine
pin
together.
that slides
Very well.
in, but I can't get
I'll
it
meet
all
you
the
as
way
soon
in.
as I've said my goodbyes.
So it still works. So I know one of these days I'm gonna be out fishing. It's gonna fuck with me. No. Sheathe my weapon. No.
They were sitting in corners hiding, bro. Doors open and everything, thinking it's like no one's there.
A hammer and a sword. Okay.
They were sitting in corners, just hiding.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that
My mom's making food out there.
island
What's she
everyone's
making?
talking about.
Ooh.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you
I was just gonna
behind,
ask you to
alone
fucking
and ill.
pop something in the
Dying,
oven
my child.
too. I'm
Alas,
okay.
there is
Good
nothing
boy.
we
I
can
ain't
do
see you
by staying
caved
that
and
would
came back to
ease my
lay up in
suffering.
the bed that I made for
One
you.
thing brings me cheer.
Yeah.
They say the island is full of miracles.
Sweet boy.
And we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know.
I'm not even in my own stream, like
But
imagine.
it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission.
Bro, I didn't mean to make the
Heal
character
his
black, bro.
people.
Like it looked tan when I was creating him, and then it went to the cutscene. I was like,
It
oh,
is time for you to take
that's a
leave.
little darker.
Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you.
This game's supposed to be really good. It was like
Bring
one of
you
the
good
best
luck.
games of 2019.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
We don't have a single soul planning as smart as us. We got a team over here.
Yeah, buddy.
I was a part of jump, man.
Yeah, buddy.
A lot of people say fuck that.
Chicken lost cash and his apartment. LOL. Babe, look. Make sure you drop a like. Chicken lost cash in his apartment.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the
Green
masters
blood.
of the ship that'll be taking us.
Green blood, don't call me
This
a
is one sacred
green blood.
adventure
I'm a
we're
green
embarking
cur.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to
Who's
recover some
that?
merchandise from our
Imposter!
supply that the
You're like, who's that
transporters wants to
Pokeball?
deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came
It's
of it.
Goofy
It
Neck!
fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Goof, I need you to send me a picture of your face, bro. I'm gonna make a meme. And it's gonna be the Pokemon thing. With like, blacked out with a question mark. Be like, who's that? Imposter! It's Goopy Neck! Yeah, I saw that. My team is incomplete. Add to the team. I gotta add Kurt to the team. Confirm the team and quit. Consult the quest log. Journal. Notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. And the film ambassador. G-Unit.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay
Calling
visits
guard.
to the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think
Are you gonna
Constantine
teabag?
will be
Haha.
waiting for his
We're
notification?
teabagging
I don't
double.
know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
How do I sprint?
I wish you a good day, Your
Oh, I
Excellency.
just hold X to sprint. Alright. Who the hell? Goof, is that your dad? Is he drunk? Oh no, he dead. The hell? Why there a dead body just chilling here? What the hell, boy? Oh.
Death to the others!
It's. You see what skin it is? People want to smoke with me, bro. So who wants to smoke with us? Who wants to smoke with us? Loot. Soft old boots. It's -1 from what I got, so elemental resistance is +4. Says it's better though. Ugh. I don't want those raggedy old boots. Okay, what are those looking ass things?
Hello, sir.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Why are they praying to this guy?
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
Damn.
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Ah, shit, I can drop you.
The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I definitely just like knowing that I just have to look for one kind of ammo and that's it.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How is Thélème faring on Teofredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Right here, right in front of me. It's a Pathfinder coming straight to us.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Teofredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen
Yeah, bro,
any
I'm
serious
gone.
fighting.
Yo, what the fuck?
The bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there,
Yeah, I'm gone. After
and have
that.
their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Right, bro. Like, I don't want no part of that shit.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
I think they have a rampart. They had a rampart up there, so they were... The rampart's gonna get caught up. Yeah.
I believe I've seen you at the palace.
Yeah, honestly,
Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Honestly, is like if we were the last squad.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfadi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat...
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
We need to actually be up there, to be honest. We don't want to get stuck down there.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything...
Shit. I'm gonna try to throw fighting. They're fighting. Alright, you ready? Because they're right here. You guys ready? Oh shit, they're coming right here.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I missed really every shot.
Don't be afraid.
But they're gonna get my blood. No, no. They're gonna get that bloodhound up. That bloodhound is part of his team. Right here. Right here, right here, right here. Down?
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
No. Ashaw.
Have a nice day, sire.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
I finally got KP off that last.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
They portaled straight to us like.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking? Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation.
Nah, it's not trash, bro. That game's fun.
The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
The game's fun, bro. You should download it.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Oh my god. I know exactly what.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Oh, they're on top.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfradil?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. That will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Honestly, let's just get all the way to the capacitor. Let's just fucking run all the way around, honestly. It's only first circle. I'll take my chances. I really just want to do these guys. Yes, you will. Yeah, they're zip lining and everything. I have my rep in it all. In a battery or something. No, bro, it's not happening. These guys are fucking sweating. We need to fight this. We have no choice. We have no choice but to fucking fight this. They're gonna fucking push. And they're pushing hard. Here they go. They're gonna Valko right on top of us.
This what this. What are you talking about?
Yeah, my death protection fucking ran out. What? Oh my fucking god, bro. Whatever, dude.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Bruh.
It's cause, bro, we kept running so they fucking pushed. We just needed to fight them on fucking rip and say fuck it. They're only D4s, man. They're just being fucking thirsty for kills. That was a blank. They're low above you, Sinful. They're
How
low
is
above
business going these days?
It's picking up.
You just need to
We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers.
They left him as his
Dead
godfather.
or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
no fucking way, bro. These guys with the charge rifles behind us. There's
God, dude, I'd love to have a stream where I don't hear you screaming the whole fucking time.
Locked. Locked. Yeah! And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Bro, my reel on Instagram just went crazy.
Those guys that killed us are still alive.
Sheesh.
Guns spoken out the door. Oh, they're here. They know we're here.
Damn, babe. I posted.
He went through the door just now. He's one. Fuck you. Nah, fucking push like that. Yeah, I got him both. I beat the shit out of him, yeah. I know.
this is insane.
They're literally right behind us. They're gonna run past us, and then I say we just run out behind them and kill them. No. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just stealth it out. Cause we like low key, like I still don't.
Let's see what else I got.
I got attachments. I basically got heals. Do you need heals? Shit. Here, I have 4. I have a Phoenix on a battery too, so it's fine. I almost have my Revenant.
Babe.
What?
Check this out. My Instagram is going crazy.
Why?
Them reels from yesterday. I posted them on my reels. Still, like, people are still fucking, like 57. Let's see how many do they have? 59.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your...
People. And then people was... I also... Yeah, but that's nothing.
I'm not supposed to talk to this guy.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
He's upstairs. I'm willing to bet.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an Captain.
Not yet.
Oh, that's to your honor. But the commander did give the order to. Well then.
Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
There's some bins here.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
So that's disgusting. I'm not gonna cap. That's disgusting.
I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
I'm not gonna try that. Nope. Not unless I start getting some views for some bussin' or discussing videos.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Right here. There's people right here. Right next to me. They're... Fuck. Yeah. I said, but I've been revving it all. I might as well. It would be when I have no fucking health, bro. You wanna Valko up top to height, maybe? Possibly? You can do it back here? Okay, yeah. Hey, we need a Valko.
The merchant is there. To my house! Death to the other! Come and take my saber!
What up, Jamarty? M&M cookie sandwich. What is that? Why would you ruin M&M cookies?
They're literally fighting right in front of us. We're gonna have to fight our way through this. Oh, what? They give me one tap, bro. Gotcha, bitch ass.
To my house! And death to the others! Move away! Think...
My lockpicking isn't high enough level.
Oh my god.
seen a few escapes in my time, but I'm...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted
What up,
you?
Dylan?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going
Make
to
sure you
answer
guys all drop a
without
like,
getting
man.
something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
That was easy.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Mateus? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Mateus.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
Hey, Nala, baby.
I understand now what that text has
What
cost
you doing,
you.
princess?
This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius.
What?
We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text.
What is this?
Or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Damn, that's some damn good chicken. Juicy. What the heck is this? Just noodles with spaghetti sauce? No? Pineapple chicken, man.
watch the trailer? So, bro, like the Bangalore challenges when they were here, fucking supposedly Bangalore's brother had died, so like they had like a memorial like send off for him basically, and like it was really sad. And then in the launch trailer you find out that they fucking lied to you.
Yeah, Ice Cube does his voice. I'm just playing.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I was talking about your game.
She like sauteed fresh pineapples and fucking onions and mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't know what this is though. What is that?
It's just bow tie noodles and sauce.
Did she put something in the sauce?
Like spices.
It tastes sweet. Like she put whole like pineapple juice in it. Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's what's on your plate.
There's pineapple juice in that?
I don't know, there might be for putting it on your plate, like.
No, I tasted in the sauce. Like it's like, oh no, it's sweet. I tasted in the sauce.
Yeah, that's true.
Is my water still back there? Babe, you need to ban that so it can't be said.
Okay. I'm definitely hitting Masters this season though, no cap. It's happening. Damn it, dude.
What's the whole point of hitting Masters if it ain't Predator?
30-30 fucking boat chick. I got throw close trying to open up that thing.
Ugh.
Of Spotted Lake.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance.
If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Have you spoken with the ambassador? Has he accepted to give us the
Damn it. Come on, go for it. Go for it so I can ban you again. I already know you're in here getting ready to figure out a way to try to type it. Come on with it. Be salty when I ban every type of way you can say it. She's probably on Google right now talking about different ways to say the N-word on YouTube.
Maybe I'll be able to make myself useful.
Fucking lame ass dude.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Of East
It was
Slavic
I hope you
that?
won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one.
Project on Ukraine. Imagine. Imagine your teachers making you do a project on Ukraine because they're getting bombed to teach you guys about what Ukraine is. The United States, dude, I swear, the way they fucking instill stuff into people's heads like that. It's like, oh, these kids need to know what we think about. Like, no, bro. No, they don't. Kids don't need to be a part of that.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what
This is
do I owe the
not
pleasure?
college, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are forced to do this.
No. Oh, man.
You guys should not be put into this situation where you have to learn about something specifically, or learn about a place specifically because there's something going on there right now. Like, that's just gossiping. Like, your teacher just set up a gossip project, basically.
They're busted.
it pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Bro, like...
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
They're fucked up.
Should I tell this guy the truth? Like, I let him out, dog.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Babe, I think your phone just died.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
I don't have anything.
May the light guide you, Desade.
It's right there.
Give it to me, baby. God damn, bro. I came, I saw. I came, I saw. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to keep eating this spaghetti noodles. It was so out in left field. Like, here's some spaghetti with some pineapple chicken and vegetable. What? Not really a fan of it, though. Got a weird sweetness to it. Chicken, that's one thing. Oh my god, it's succulent and moist. It was succulent and moist, and the nitrogenic levels of sodiatic acid was a little bit below 374th of a thousandth. This ain't what I'm supposed to be, is it? No, it's not. Yee. Talking yee. Oh. I need to up my attributic level. My attributic levels. Side quest. Investigate the disappearance of the Naut Novus. To up my shit so I can. Stupid.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
I need to be going.
No.
Farewell. Could I trouble you again?
Have you found Jonas?
Not yet, but I haven't given up. About that. When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing.
Could have done that again twice if I tried.
It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just a pity.
Thank you, Laura. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this. tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you some?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we'd do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please. Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds
Jesus
like
Christ.
some fear-inducing story.
Fuck.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us. This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Wall through. Welcome. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a... Have you... you for your visit. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
He seemed to have no... I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since... They find me, capture me, and lock... After all that, my family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Captain, you said...
Yes.
Excellent news.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an...
The commander was quite...
Very well.
The merchandise that you... But the... Well...
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear.
My cabin boy.
You do.
All we can do is plot a course. I do think your actions bring...
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise.
Impossible. You're too late. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority. And so, unless you're asking me to...
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but...
Listen here. I haven't forgotten. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quartermaster, he's convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring... And, because of that, he's placed guards to... All that I can do for you, if you... And with the manifest, please...
Be back soon, Captain.
If you had any idea who I am... Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
Smokey, stop. What are you doing? Hey, quit.